All right, so we are going to do, it is called Regressions. Okay, we're doing the very basic version of it for today. It's really easy. Basically, I'm going to give you, if you look at your paper, a whole bunch of tables. Okay, don't they look so fun? They look so fun. No, it's not fun? Oh, I'm sorry. All right, but all of these tables, all of them are one of the following. They are either linear, quadratic, or exponential. You have to be able to figure out which one. And you want to know all you need to do it? Subtraction. Does it? Okay. Go tell him. No. You did not do this.
I think she said Jaden.
Wow. All right, so again, all you need to know to solve these is how to subtract. So let's review. A linear function looks like what? What does the graph look like of a linear function? If you cover up the word, the last two letters, what does that spell? Line. Makes a line. So your graph is a straight line, just like that. Okay. What is the equation of that?
Y equals.
Y equals mx plus b. Good.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. This is a throwback from way back when. All right, what about quadratics? The thing we've been doing for the last month.
Don't quadratic means more than 4.
What shape does it make, Alex?
U.
A U. So you can try a U going up or a U going down, like smiley face, sad face, whichever one. And what was the formula for those, or the function? Tillman?
A. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
I don't remember. Y equals AX plus B. Wait. Give me a second.
We don't have a second.
Cindy? There we go. Y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. What about for an exponential function? Who remembers that one? Ooh, nobody?
Wait,
Check my notes.
isn't that basically?
A equals AX
No.
plus BX plus C.
Nope.
Isn't it A?
That's the one that looks like this. That's vertex. Or that's the axis of symmetry, I'm sorry.
I thought it was A times the parentheses H plus.
Okay, it's why that's a vertex form of a quadratic. It's A times, if I cover up the last three letters of that word, what does it spell? Exponent. So these are the ones that have an exponent. Y equals A times B to the power of X. We've done them all, yeah. No, I'm going to show you what it is. Okay, so you remember, what does that word differences mean? Subtract. So that's all you're going to do. You are going to subtract all the y numbers. That's it. If you get the same number after subtracting one difference, it's linear. If you get the same number after subtracting two differences, it's quadratic. Now, exponential is the weird one. Exponential, it doesn't work at all. Okay? It'll be no same differences, but this one's special. Instead of subtraction, you will actually be able to divide. Okay, and I'm going to show you what all those look like. So, again, for linear, you'll have to subtract one time all the numbers. For quadratic, you're going to subtract 2 times and get all the same number. For exponential, you won't get the same thing when you subtract no matter how many times. But you can divide them and get the same thing. So let's try it. Okay, so number 1. The way this is going to work is you're going to start at the end and work your way backwards. So start with the last number and go back. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take 67.2 and subtract 37.8. So in calculators, we're going to subtract 67.2 minus 37.8. We get 29.4. Okay. All right, do it again. Do 37.8 minus 16.8. What do we get? 21. Do it again. 16.8 minus 4.2. 12.6. And then 4.2 minus 0.
4.2.
All right, did you get the same number all the way?
No.
So is it linear?
No.
No. Okay. Linear is when you can do that one time and it's all the same. It's not linear, so we gotta do it again. So now you're gonna subtract your differences. So do 29.4 minus 21. So now do 29.4 minus 21.
8.1.
8.4. Okay, now do 21 minus 12.6. 8.4. Now do 12.6 minus 4.2. 8.4. So did you get all the same thing? So this one is quadratic because you had to subtract how many times? 2 times. 2 differences is quadratic. Ta-da! That's it. Yay. Pretty much, yeah. I know. Now we are going to add a layer to that, but we'll do that at the end. So leave like a little blank space in the bottom there. Okay. So we're actually going to write the equation for it, but I'll show you that one. It's honestly about it though. Actually, no, I lied. Quadratic, you don't write the equation because we're Florida. Florida's lame. Florida doesn't give you graphing calculators, so can't write that one. Tillman?
Did you buy a graphing calculator?
You can, but you can't use it on the test.
This is a little bit off topic, but what do you?
Ooh, thank you for asking about number 2. So when you subtract, what is 5 minus 1? 4. 1 minus 0.2. What is it? $1 minus 20 cents is 4? Better. This is where you actually use the calculator and do the math instead of shouting out random things. This is where you pick. Okay, this is where you pick up the calculator. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. All right, do the next one. 0.2 minus 0.4. Hmm? 0.2 minus 0.04. Try it again.
It's 0.2 minus 0.04.
There you go. Now do it again, Josh. Same thing. 0.04 minus 0.008. Again.
What am I doing?
0.04 minus 0.008.
Should get 0.032, right? Okay. Did you get all the same numbers? Nope. So do it again. All right. So 4 minus 0.8.
0.20.
3.2. All right. Do it again. 0.8 minus 0.16. 0.64. 0.16 minus 0.032. Did you get all the same things?
No.
So let's see. Is it linear?
No.
Is it quadratic?
No.
Is it exponential?
Yes.
Okay, maybe. It might be exponential. Now, what did Miss Howell put in stars right there?
Divide.
Well, guess what you gotta do?
Divide.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is divide the y numbers, go to the last one, and then divide it by the next one. So do 5 divided by 1. What do you get? What is 5 divided by 1?
5.
5. Okay, so again, when you're gonna divide, and you divide going that way. So when you do 5 divided by 1, we get how much again? 5. Okay, what's 1 divided by 0.2? 5. Okay, so we got 5, and then we got 5. Okay, what's 0.2 divided by 0.004? 5. I mean, it helps if you actually do the math. Because there will be some problems where they actually make it wrong until the very, very last box. So if you just assume that it's right and you don't actually do it, you will get the whole entire question wrong. So don't just assume just because it worked 2 or 3 times. Do the entire table. All right, and then the last one, 0.04 divided by 0.008. We got 5. So that means, is this one actually exponential? Did you get the same thing? Yes. It is exponential. Now, remember I told you could take this one step further? You can actually write the equation for this. Because you see this fun number down here, that 5 that you figured out? That is always going to be that B number. So whenever you do the dividing thing, that tells you B. Okay? So we know it's y equals something times 5 to the power of x. Now, super secret thing that they don't tell you. What's anything to the power of 0 again? 0. No. You have calculators, do like 4 to the power of 0. 1. So, let's see. You would have to do 1 times what to make, oh, what does it say in here with the 0? 1 times what makes 0.2? 0.2, so I guess that goes right there. 0.2. Okay, so for this part, I always look for whatever is 0, comma, something. That's your A number. Okay, so like fun little fact there. You can just look there. All right, that's an exponential. So now we're gonna move on. And let's do number 3. Number 3, same thing. Okay, for number 3, start subtracting backwards. What is -9 minus -5? Dari, -9 minus -5.
You can say.
-4. Okay. -5 minus -1. Alejandro. No? -4. Okay. Miles, -1 minus 3. -4. Lana, 3 minus 7. All right, did you all get the same number? So let's see, is that linear, quadratic, or exponential? How many times did you have to subtract?
Oh, it's linear.
It's linear. We only subtracted 1 time. Okay, you did a difference 1 time. So this is going to be linear. And you can write the equation for that. So do you see this number you found right here? When you look at linear, it says y equals what?
That's supposed to be.
Okay. The m, that's your difference number. Okay, that's going to be your difference number. And then where do you think you're going to look at to find what b is? Nope. What did you look at in the exponential one? You found? What number is this? So you're going to find 0. So it's 0, comma, b. So when you write the equation for it, it's going to be y equals, what was m? So negative 4x. And then what does it say with the 0? So you're going to put plus 3. And that's it. Okay, now it is your turn. I want you to do those last 3 by yourselves or with a buddy. All right, so for number 4, what do we get? Linear, quadratic, or exponential? It is a quadratic. Good. Okay. All right, now for number 5, what was that one? Linear. And when you did your subtraction all the way down, you should have gotten what number? -7 each time. And then, let's see, is that linear, quadratic, or exponential? All right, what kind is this one? Linear. Now, you can write the equation for that. Yes. It tells you.
Right there, bro.
Okay, the equation is y equals mx plus b. Yeah, the m is this right here. Like I told you up here, the m is that. So y equals -7x. And then up here, I told you to find the b, you look for?
0.
What does it say underneath 0? So you should probably put plus 80. Ta-da! There you go. All right, now the last one. That was the weird one. Okay. So I told you there is one of each. So if this is quadratic and this is linear, this one has to be
Exponential.
okay. Now, what's the rule for exponential? It doesn't work with subtraction, but it does work with division. What did you get when you're dividing them? 0.3 repeating. So that is the same thing as, see this fraction right here? That's what that is. That's 0.3 repeating. Because when you divide it, it's 1/3 divided by 1. Okay, which is 1/3. And then this is just 1 divided by 3, right? 1/3. 3 divided by 9 is 1/3. 9 divided by 27 is 1/3. Hey, and what did Miss Howell tell you that was? Nope. Well, yeah, I already wrote that. No, I'm asking what part of the equation is that? A or B? It's the B part. How do you find the A part? You look for?
0.
There you go.
And that's the 9.
There you go. So we're going to write down y equals 9, because that's 0, times 1/3 to the power of x. Ta-da! That's all of you, honestly.
You've been teaching since you were 3? You know that, but you can't.
All right. Take a look at our table right here, okay? I want to know if this is linear, quadratic, or exponential. So, let's see, what do we think? Well, you know how to subtract, right? So do the subtraction. If you're not sure, subtract. Josh, stop beating up my calculator. turn your paper over, look at the correct question, and actually try it. Thank you. If you cannot do that, please put my calculator away. Nobody asked peanut gallery. Alright, so when you look at this one, for decaying over time, it's radioactive. Do you think radioactive material, when it says like decay to half its initial quantity, known as a half-life, do you think that's linear? No, that's not. Okay, so you have to figure out if it's quadratic or exponential. So, you can either subtract twice, or you can just see if division works, because that only takes one step. So I would suggest trying the dividing, see if it works. So let's try dividing. What's 1.25 divided by 2.5? What is it? 0.5? How about 2.5 divided by 5? 0.5. What's 5 divided by 10? 0.5. I'm glad I have one person. Thank you. And then 10 divided by 20. 0.5. So did it work with division? So that means it's exponential. So that means you can write the equation. Okay. That's enough. So y equals a times b to the power of x. Where do I put 0.5? Yeah, 0.5 goes where the b is. And what do I look at in the table to figure out a? Which says? As a. So y equals 20 times 0.5 to the power of x. There you go. Alright, now, the next part says, how many grams will remain after you have how many half-lives? Guess where you put the 11? Where the x is. So, calculators, figure it out, please. You do have something like this in your homework. I would highly suggest doing it. So, if you're not sure how to put a power of 11, it is this button, the y to the x. So, do 0.5, that button, 11, and equals. And then you have to multiply it by how much? 20. So you should get y equals about how much? You can almost read. 0.009. I think it rounds to like 98. Okay, and that was grams. You do have something like this in your homework. Please make sure you do your homework page. And tomorrow, please bring your laptops. You need them. Have a good day, guys.